Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm a Social Security disability attorney, and today I'd like to talk to you about how I handle closed head injury cases, traumatic brain injury cases. These are very difficult cases often because a person's symptoms may change over time. It can be difficult for a person who has a closed head injury to recognize what's going on, him or herself. They can become, many times there can be temper issues, so they can lose friends or be difficult to be around. So it can be a difficult type of claim. I've talked to a number of clients with closed head injuries who deny anything's wrong with them at all, and only the spouse or other friends or relatives can point out that there's some significant problems. So in any case, the way I look at it is typically these cases are either going to meet a listing, and it's going to be listing 11. I'm going to provide a link to that here, neurological disorders, and there's several of them that could apply, but this is either going to be a listing level case or it could be one where we prove that your functional capacity for work has been so reduced by the symptoms of your closed head injury, you would not be a reliable employee. Obviously, if it's a listing level case, we need to get cooperation from your doctor, ideally a neuropsych evaluation. We need perhaps an evaluation from a neurologist or a psychiatrist, because I think most of the issues are going to be it's typically going to be more mental than physical. There can be some physical issues, but most of the time the issues are going to be with concentration and focus, and that's really the functional capacity argument. We're going to argue both mental and physical, and some of the things I just made note of that I've worked on in the past that have worked for me, obviously attention and concentration, persistence at a task, pace of work, ability to maintain focus, ability to maintain work routine. Those are some of the issues. Interaction with coworkers, supervisors, the general public, being able to pay attention to detail, adapt to changes in the work setting. These are all issues that closed head injury clients of mine have had to deal with. On the physical side, many times these folks are not supposed to be exposed to hazardous equipment because maybe they don't react to things as quickly, they don't see them as well. Unprotected heights, frequently exposure to cold or heat may trigger some issues. Sometimes it can trigger even seizures, even smells, loud noise. These are all things that someone with a closed head injury can find very, very disturbing, or it can trigger a seizure or other type of reaction. And of course, medication side effects. Sometimes people are given anti-seizure medications that have terrible side effects, or pain medications that have terrible side effects. So usually I'm going to focus on the functional capacity element of a closed head injury, but again, there are some times where a case will meet a listing. But either way, it's obviously very serious when someone's had a closed head injury, a concussion, a severe concussion, because again, symptoms can change over time. They may not even appear right away. It can be very, very difficult for a person to understand what's going on, or to even trust anybody else to talk about what's going on. It can be uncomfortable, quite frankly. I've had a case not too long ago where a husband and wife were meeting with me, and the husband had had a closed head injury, and his wife was talking to me, and he was getting visibly upset about some of the things she was saying because he didn't see it himself. He didn't see the anger control issues. He did not see the crying spells. He did not see some of the irrational behavior. And to hear his wife talking about it right in front of him was very, very difficult. In those cases, by the way, what I'll do at a hearing is I'll have the claimant sit outside while the spouse or friend or sibling or whatever testifies, so it's not uncomfortable for the claimant himself. But that is one of the issues you got to deal with in a closed head injury case. But if someone's had a real serious closed head injury, a traumatic brain injury, those can be very, very viable cases in disability. And really what the key is to get testimony out properly and to get necessary support from the doctor. If we do so, we've got a pretty good shot at winning. So hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and a like on Facebook. And of course, if I can be of assistance to you, please reach out to me personally. I'll be happy to try to help you in any way I can. Again, I'm Jonathan Ginsberg, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.